Okay, if you're wondering how to add a second form to a C# project, basically you just go up to your project and go add new form, right? Like add Windows form, and it'll give you a window that pops up, which is kind of redundant. You think it would just add you a Windows form instead of bringing it back here, because you can do the same thing if you go add new, like over here. You can click add new. You know, well, shit, you're not going to see that. That's off screen. But you can go add new item, okay, and where they hide it. Fuck. Come on, damn it. I don't want to scroll down through the list. Okay, Windows Forms right there. But you can, do that. I think this is, I was reading something about this. This is, you can create some kind of a base form and inherit it, but I haven't looked into that yet. But, put a bunch of controls on it and shit, but then inherit it in a different project, Anyway, but yeah, you just do that, give it a name, and add it, and that's how these three forms got on here. But in order to call it, I mean, right here I have a button. These little buttons, actually pull up form 2 and 3 respectively. This one pulls up that form. This is how you do it. You just go, basically form 1 equals new form 2, for example, in this case. But it's a type form, your variable is, and then say new form 2 for a specific name. And then I go form 1.show dialog. Let's see, shit, wrong screen. And you can see, this is form 3 type. Don't forget your parentheses. But anyway, you can go form 3.show dialog, or you can go form 3.show. Oh, come on. What the fuck's going on here? So you can go show dialog or show icon. I don't know what all that stuff does really. But the point is, it's pretty simple. Now, if you do a show dialog, it treats it like a dialog box. So what that means is, if you can't, there's a couple of advantages to it. I'm going to show you what they are in a sec. But anyway, if I bring this form up here, okay, I can't actually go back to my original form and make alterations on it. If I just did a show, well, actually I could switch back and forth between these two and work in both of them. In other words, if I hit this one, it would have focus, but this one would lose focus. And you could do it that way. That's fine. That's how I usually worked in Visual Basic, so you could actually have more than one form up. But sometimes you like it to act like a dialog box. But one of the other advantages is you notice where this thing started up, right? In fact, I'll basically pull this one up, okay, and it's starting up like that. But let me go ahead and close it, and let me drag this over to here, and then I'll bring this one up. See where it's starting up? It's starting up center owner, and because of that, the fact that I, on these forms, I went in and assigned a property. If you go to let's see, the layout, it's where it's going to be. Yeah, layout right here. Well, shit, where is it? Maybe it's not in the layout. Where the fuck was it? Wait, do I have the form object selected? I don't. Okay, no, I got a button selected. Damn it. Damn thing. Okay, yeah, if I go to layout right here, see I got center parent as an option, and like I said, you have this option with all of the controls, but if I just brought it up as a regular form, in other words, if I'd use the .show method, this center parent option would not be available. Hold on. Yeah, see, the center parent option wouldn't be available, but but I could go center screen, or it could go manual, and I think you can assign the startup position of the form, but again, usually it's better to use center screen. I hate the default location because that, this big monitor, it shows way the fuck up there and they just keep cascading down. I hate that. So I have, my main form, which is form 1, set to where it will, God damn it. Okay. Don't have the fucking form selected again. Yeah, see, I got it set to center screen because it has no parent object. Okay, but your other forms, my other forms, since they do have, I use a show dialog command, they can use the center parent, as the, as a startup location. So that's why I did it that way. But anyway, there's lots of different ways you can do it, so it's whatever you prefer. I just thought it was less headache, especially with these little simple programs. I just don't like having a main program here and then having the actual form show up way up in the corner of the screen, when you have a child form. That's kind of, unruly. So anyway, that's pretty much all there is to it.